my mo, me, my mo. I saw Jim Carrey do that. It was like, I don't know, people, you know, before they go on stage. Oh, and the Birdman, the guy, he had some kind of, you know, opera. Maybe I need to go to Broadway. Probably stay just off it. Okay, here we go. So here we have, this is the 1977 stock Strat, stock pickups, everything stock on it, except the machine heads are Shallers. You know, it's kind of a sign of the time when everyone went to, when Shallers kind of superseded Grovers. You know, any Les Paul from the 60s, you know, you would hope to find like Grovers on it because the machine heads were bad. But anyways, here it is, yeah, so... And we're playing it through, here I'm going to switch over, we're playing it through, this is another 5E3 Deluxe we're trying to spotlight over here. It's your same circuit that's in this one. I've just been building these 5E3 Deluxes. This is the 1955 Tweed circuit. This is a Tweed amp. It's got a 12 and a 10 in it. And to me, as a gigging guy that mainly unemployed, this is like the perfect size amp. I mean, if you get any bigger, you got half stacks and basements and whatnot. But this is a perfect size, perfect weight, and the volume of it. Lady friend, come on over and we're going to kind of look at the top of this. So the old original Deluxes just had 2 volumes and 1 tone. I was playing that through this because it's a bright guitar through like on about this setting right here. This first switch right here is this volume. Mostly they were for a guitar and a microphone. And actually, I have played gigs with these to where I, you know, played some art shows and whatnot. And I would take 2 of these amps, or I'd just take 1. And I, you know, go in guitar here and a microphone there, and I pull the gig off. It's great. Okay, these are these little cathode biasing switches. So here we go. We'll do this. When you go up about to 2, these amps just jump on. It's just the way of a 1955 5E3 Deluxe circuit. It just comes right on. Boy, sounds good. And that's it too. So I put them up about like this, and I control the volume on my guitar here. This will be a little bit... This is what I call the gurgle and ooze. This is a true vintage amp, or the sound of one. And you listen to how tight that distortion is. That's distortion you're hearing there, that. But it's just so creamy. And actually, I have this backed off quite a bit. So we're going to pull this down to about there. It's still going to... I changed change the thing. That. Okay, so this is in the middle, so this is like a standard setting. Then if I go over to here, I don't know which one that is. It's either going to be, oh, it's the fatter kind of, more drivey. Here's the regular, backs it off a little, and then this is, that's the bright one. These are really nice, subtle things, because if you play the same amp all night long in the same tone, it gets a little bit fatiguing, you know, things, at least to me, for my ears. So if I'm going to do a song that's a little bit bright like that, you could, you know, do something like that. It's kind of bright. Here, you can back this off on the guitar here. Look at my knob right here. And actually, the sweet spot is about right there, yeah. You can play with it. And you only have one tone knob, so this kind of rails you in. But it's like Keith Richards says, give me any amp with any guitar, give me 100 of them, and I'll have them all sounding the same within like a half hour. Probably less than that. So this guitar is plugged right in. That's that great sound. And so that's that pickup. This middle pickup was already... let's see what's going on. That fattened thing up. Okay, here, we'll back off the camera now, but I wanted you to hear, look at the controls on this one too, because they're the same. Just one treble, two microphone or input jacks. This one's the clean, and this one right here kind of operates with this three-way switch, so you can blister it up. But, okay, we'll let her go back with the camera crew. And I'm going straight in. I don't have anything on this pedal board yet. So, darn it, this is a great amp. And I mean, I get people telling me to turn it down, believe it or not. And it's just a 20 watt, you know, pair of 6V6s. But here, we'll try it. This one is just kind of showing off its distortion. This guitar is so light. I mean, the action is so low. Whoever owned this prior to me, I have never done any adjustments on it. The action is really, really low. So it's a little bit difficult for me to play. Actually, I play a higher action. But here, listen to this. So that's it. That's Leslie West, you know, through a Strat and through this thing's pretty bright. I think back that way would have been the better, and you're cutting that off a little. I got it here, so here we'll do. So it's these things are like mini Marshalls. I'm going straight in. This isn't with the fat boost with anything. So the amps, these amps, I've been through a lot of amps and I've built a lot. And these are really ending up as my main choices, this circuit and the 6V6 tube. Okay, so I've been going straight into these. We're going to change out. Give me a minute. What do we got on time there? Okay, we can go this. Maybe we can go this really quick. Shut that off. Here, who's running this outfit? Where's the engineer? Now, this is where, of course, nobody but myself, since I build them, can afford this, I guess. But you play through two of these things. You play through two of these things, and it is just amazing. And now I'm going through the, take it out of that Les Paul. By the way, if you plug a Gibson into one of these things, they're just so powerful. It's kind of amazing that the distortion that you can get out of this Strat with these original pickups. Still with me, everybody? Okay, great. By the way, this is for my friend Kevin. I should do an Iggy Pop song for him. Get him bouncing around the house. Here we go. See what's going on. So I'll just run through a little bit of stuff through this. So here is that one's coming up. Oh, got the tuner on. So that's on. So now I have getting some kind of. Halfway, this amp. I'm gonna back that off. You put this one on, and oh my gosh, you're playing through two of these guys. I love going out of time like John Lee Hooker. You ever tried to play along with that guy? Okay, that's got a lot of reverb on it. Here, we're going to crank this. I'm going to go through the middle pickup on this guitar. Oh boy, got quacky, didn't it? Got a little quack there. Let's click it on this treble. I never really mess with those. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to kick this one on the back. And I'm going to do this. And this is kind of, we're going into a little bit of the... Getting into a little bit more. Richie Blackmore, even though he played a Strat such as this through Marshalls, he still sounded a little bit quacky. He didn't really have, you know, a total grind like this through these deluxes. So now I got a fat boost on. I got the chorus. You know, we're doing something like that. I'm thinking about. This is always one of my tests. These bottom end hooks. That bottom end grind that sounds so great. That's kind of a test I run through these amps and for a guitar. Look at the Strat's doing that. It's ridiculous. On this, the bright pickup right here, which I rarely play. Go back up there, back it off. So on these, yeah, I'm going to put them back. pretty good. We're up to 15 minutes, so we're probably going to go out with this, you know. Well, I want to cut that one out. That one for Kevin. I don't even know where this guitar's at now. I got these things all switched up here. We'll try this. Thanks for watching. Yeah, all this stuff's for sale. So get with us, and thanks a lot for being patient. And, yeah, I botched a few, but it's the way it goes. Showbiz. Thanks. Peace. Bye.